Hey Scorpios, it's Heather here with Earth Empress. I hope you are doing fantastic on this Thursday. This is going to be your general mid-month overall spread for September. It's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Scorpio. And if you're cross-watching, welcome. You could very well be resonating with the energy that's coming through for the Scorpions here. As always, cards are gender fluid. Timing is fluid, of course. This may not resonate right this moment. Check back in a month or two. And cards are gender fluid. Yes. It's more about energy. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Personal readings, Instagram, Facebook, the podcast, as well as weekly schedules that I'm trying to stick to will be posted in the description box down below. Oh, God, Scorpios. Okay. You guys wasted no time. 6 of Cups. Reconnection or healing? Let's see. I'm getting a healing vibe. If you have someone coming back, I will say that your defense is going to be down. Maybe you were guarded to this connection before. 6 of Cups, 7 of Wands reversed. You're no longer battling. And then if it is healing for you personally right now, if you've been going through a heavy purging, clearing, cleansing kind of period for the past month or two, I do feel like you guys are coming to a point of healing. You're no longer battling externally. You're no longer battling with people's bullshit. It's like you've healed. This is, oh, okay, yeah. So to me, this is like healing the triggers. Like 7 of Wands when it's upright, it's literally battling, being defensive of other people's shit that they're throwing at you. This to me is healing the triggers. So if you guys have been internally working and focusing on healing your triggers, kudos to you. Because I do feel like you've come very far. And again, if there's a connection, you are not as defensive. Let's see, because this one wants to, yeah. Focused on what you're trying to build. What are you guys working on right now? Is it projects? Is it relationships? Is it yourself? Are you working on being abundant within? Are you working on building a career, a hobby? That's too many. Devil card. Yeah, you have. You have been healing the shit out of yourself, Scorpio. Good job. Like, I'm giving you guys a pat on the back. Because that's not always easy to do. You've been healing, like, that's all I want to say is you've been healing the shit out of yourself. And that's phenomenal. You guys have been putting in the work to overcoming, whether it's internal demons, external demons, like people around you, situations around you. They're not phasing you as much anymore because you really have been going within and doing the inner work. This is amazing because it is like I can see the triggers being healed and I can see you putting in the work to release toxic shit, whether it's inside of you, whether it's relationships, connections, energies around you. You're letting that shit go. You're like, bye, done, see you later. Nope, I won't. Sorry. We do have, I mean, some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, maybe releasing a Capricorn. Yeah. You have Cups, Wands, but the Devil's the only major arcana here so far. But, I mean, good job, Scorps. Like, you guys are healing some shit. You might be feeling real good right now about yourself. And not in a conceited ego way. It feels like it's a soul way. Yeah. Feeling good about yourself. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles, knowing you have everything within you that you possibly could need to become abundant, to become independent. Self-reliant. It is. It's also the single card. So like I said, you could be releasing a situation or not. I just feel like you're not putting the work in. If this is a connection, like you're not defensive, but you're not. I feel like you're putting the work in more towards healing your toxic shit or people and not. We'll see. We'll see what comes out below. Because now I'm like, for some of you, 6 of Cups, 7 of Wands, no longer being defensive about reconnecting with someone. Son of Pentacles, the Devil, putting in the work to overcome toxicity. So you could be overcoming toxicity with someone as well. I will give you that. That could definitely be part of it too. Isn't it crazy how these cards can really feel and read so many different ways? Son of Wands. Finding what ignites passion inside of you. Could be connecting with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm so sorry, that's my cat. Son of Pentacles is, again, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Yeah, you're trying to find what you're passionate about. You are like becoming independently self-reliant, abundant within, and you are just looking for some passion. Maybe you're out having some fun right now. Maybe you're not particularly looking for a commitment at this moment. You're just out enjoying living your life because you are healed, or you're healing, and you know it's coming. You know that feeling. I mean, healing is always going to be a process. But when you get to that next phase, that next level, and it's like you recognize that you have overcome so many triggers before that you would have been broken down by. It's an amazing feeling. Hermit card here. I do feel like you're holding back. If someone's trying to reconnect, you're holding back a bit. You're not defensive, you're not attacking, you're not in like, again, like defense mode, but you're also not, I feel like you're just holding back. You're holding back, you're like, I'm working on my shit right now, I'm working on me. Six of Cups on the Hermit card is healing, spiritual healing, cleansing within. So you have been going through healing. That is guaranteed at this point. The question is, when it comes to some of you in this connection, so I feel like for some of you, you are leaving behind. You could be leaving behind an air sign. You've gone within, and I feel like to realize this clarity. Not manifesting anymore when it comes to a Father of Swords energy. So it's like you don't see a potential. You don't see a future. You don't see where you can grow. You don't see, again, where things could go. It's like, you know, when it's upright, it's literally putting your energy into something in order to call it to you to manifest it. And when it's reversed, it's like, I don't have fucking time. I don't even have the energy for this anymore. I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to call it in. I don't want to put my energy out there to even attract this shit. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing that, like, especially because it's under the Seven of Wands, it's that I don't give a fuck vibe anymore. Like, I don't care. I'm not going to fight this. I don't have the energy, the time to invest in this. Father of Swords under Son of Pentacles. Some of you could be getting real honest and real truthful and cutting through the point when it comes to an earth sign as well. And then for others of you, you could really be trying to focus and tune into what you do want to build, how to overcome the toxic shit, how to get past, how to level up to this next level in your life. I mean, I feel like you're doing it. You've done phenomenal thus far. Father of Pentacles. Yeah, earth sign, like I said. Some of you could be getting real clear with an earth sign about the shit that's been toxic and what you're not going to put up with anymore. You know, if it's a reconnection, someone is coming back, you haven't been manifesting this. You haven't been worried about this shit at all. And that's how it happens. It's so funny. When you stop focusing your attention on things, sometimes it's like the second you dip out and you pull your energy back, this person comes in and they're like, what? Oh shit, they're not in my energy anymore. I need to go see what's going on here. And then they come back and then you're like, fuck out my space, please. Yeah, Father of Swords, Father of Pentacles, that's what that is. It's some of you getting real honest and clear when it comes to this Father of Pentacles energy about the toxicity. You're leaving it behind. You're like, I don't have time for this anymore. Like, if you're going to be this way, if we're going to continue doing shit this way, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to put the time. I don't want to put the effort. I don't want to put the energy into this anymore. And some of you could be trying to get real clear about how to get to this kind of energy as well. How to become, like, superiorly abundant. Like, you know, Nine of Pentacles leads up to the Father of Pentacles. Father of Pentacles is having the empire you've built, having the home, having the success, having the career you love, having something substantial that you can hold in your hand, something that you have built for yourself. Two of Wands. That's funny. Some of you could have a decision between an air sign and an earth sign as well. You're not manifesting this, though. It's like you're sitting here in hermit mode. Like, I'm not, no, I'm focused on me. And literally, Father of Swords, Father of Pentacles, and then you have Two of Wands under the Nine of Pentacles. So you're independent. Some of you definitely are single. And I just love that there's two energies here, and then Two of Wands comes out, and that's like the battle. What direction do I head in? I don't even think for you it's just down to who do I head towards? You know, one person's probably going to be a little bit more logical, a little bit more composed. One person's going to be, again, solid, stable, grounded, sturdy in their emotions. Just, you know, that kind of energy. I think you're going to be making a choice as to whether or not you even want anything at this point. If you want to give up your independence, if you want to give up, you know, the time and effort that you put into yourself, are you really ready to invest and put time and effort into someone else? The Lovers. We're going to take it. Yeah. Choices in love. Again, Lovers, it can be a choice between two people. Right by the Two of Wands, too. Choices are definitely being made. I feel like it's a soul deep connection. And I mean, I look and there's Temperance right there. Balanced out. Something that balances you out. This is a connection that is highly balanced. It's a connection that's very yin and yang, masculine and feminine. It's soul deep. And I just feel like you guys are making a decision whether or not you want this right now. You could be making a decision, again, between the two people. And you could be having a battle right now with, where you want to put your love. Ace of Cups is also universal gifts, but Ace of Cups is also, to me, giving and pouring into yourself. I felt like you have attracted this because you have poured into yourself and healed yourself and gone within. Six of Cups to the Hermit, to the Ace of Cups. I mean, that's literally self-love personified. You guys have gone within and done the work. And because of that, you have brought in situations. And I don't feel like you haven't been consciously fighting or manifesting something. That's the thing. A lot of people don't realize that when you manifest, it doesn't always have to be consciously. Sometimes when you get in this moment of healing and building and working on yourself and loving yourself and really truly enjoying your life, you start attracting stuff in like crazy. I mean, it's just the way it works. And it's because your energy is so high and so beautiful and so bright and so light, because they can sense that, like, okay, that person has real good energy right now. That person is really good. Like, I want to be over there. I want to be in that energy. I want to feel like that. And sometimes you can get kind of, I don't know how to explain this. Sometimes you can call in things that aren't the greatest good. It's usually learning lessons, or it's a test, really, like, okay, are you really healed? Did you really go through this? Are you really aware? Are you discerning? Are you able to differentiate between good energies and this low shit that does not serve you? And some of you, it might be that. It's like, okay, there's little people coming in that it might look like it's really awesome. You get really excited and you're like, this is the same shit that I did last time, though. And if it looks like it's a cycle repeating, which is what's happening now with energy going around, especially with Neptune and Jupiter squaring off, it's like expansion. You want to grow, you want to build, you want to move forward. But by the same token, is this something you can really work towards? Is this something that's substantial? Is this something that resonates with you? And if it's not, leave that shit. Hierophant reverse. So I don't feel like you were trying to manifest the commitment at all. But I feel like opportunity for one has arisen. Four of Wands. It's 11-11, twin flame card. The only reason I'm even going to mention that is because Lovers and Four of Wands is on the table. That and the Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups. Past life connection. Again, soul deep, transformative, yin and yang. Magician's on this table too. Ace of Cups is here, Four of Wands. But more than anything, this is a connection where you are free to be yourself within. It's solid, it's stable, it's strong as a rock. The four walls are built securely, and you are able to really feel on fire and completely yourself within a connection. You have the freedom to be you. I keep looking the fact that it's under the Magician and Seven of Wands reverse. That's what the key was for you guys. If you're bringing in something beautiful or reconnecting with someone that you've had a really, again, a soul deep driven connection with, it's because you stopped giving a shit. Like, flat out, you stopped focusing on it. You stopped energetically battling within yourself, trying to make this shit happen. You just said, whatever, I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to heal myself. And then all of a sudden, happens. Five of Cups under the Father of Swords, Son of Pentacles. You could be in a period of really examining the past. Past hurts, past pains, past emotions in a situation. And it's either to learn from that or to discern whether or not you're going to reconnect. You could also, again, that air sign could be wanting to put in some work because they've been looking back and longing and realizing the opportunity that they missed within a connection. Daughter of Wands coming in, offers, passionate offers under the Father of Pentacles and the Devil. Releasing toxicity. You could have an earth sign or this energy that's coming in, this Father of Pentacles that's coming in to offer something that is passionate. It could be messages. It could be, you know, it feels like it's messages. It feels like it's messages. I don't really get phone calls. It's an offer made with a lot of passion and compassion and insight and just fire behind it. There's a Hierophant upright this time. Oh, shit. So I do feel like some of you might be using the Father of Swords energy as a lesson learned. Or, again, if that's you being discerning whether or not you want to connect with this earth energy. This could be you deciding, okay, I've worked so hard on myself. And then you look back at these situations and things that had been missed. And you're just like, you are discerningly making a choice. And I think it was Virgo's reading that I did. And I was explaining to them that, you know, when a lesson happens, when something happens, you put it in a box. You don't lock the box away. You go back and you can have the discernment. Especially when it comes to like your heart, when you're centered, when you're healed, when you're grounded, when you're connected in yourself, you can go to that box and look and examine. And you don't have to pick yourself apart. You don't have to judge yourself or the other person, but you can look at the situation and take those lessons as reference. That's what this feels like to me. Someone's coming in, for sure. And I feel like you want to build something. I feel like you do. It's just, if this is a reconnection, y'all have a lot that had to have been overcome, and you're taking a nice hard look at whether or not this is worth it for you. And if this is someone completely new coming into your life and you were forced to make a decision in love because you didn't know if you wanted to be single or not, you have the Empress and the Hierophant. Card of commitment, card of birthing, card of creativity, card of creation, card of bringing things into fruition from a heart-centered space. Wanting to work towards something, wanting something to be built up into this beautiful blossom being. Under Two of Wands. So you're making a decision from your heart. You guys, your energy is so just, it's not even, I can't even say it's like chaotic. It's just intense. You guys are always intense. Your energy always gets me in this mode of like, just, it is what it is, and I'm going to feel it and deal with it and move on from this shit. And I feel like that's your perspective for the most part. But then this energy comes in and this potential comes in. This Lover's card comes in. This Two of Wands comes in. The Four of Wands comes in. And you literally start looking back and you're like, man, like, do I want to work towards this after this? Like, is this an opportunity I missed that was meant for me? Or looking back at what you've been through and saying, okay, like, this is what I learned last time. Do I want to, like, is this person the same person? Pay attention to the cycles. If it seems like someone comes along and they are literally the same person in a different package, there's your answer. But I do feel like there's a commitment possible here. Son of Wands, Lovers, Hierophant. This person could passionately be coming towards you, forcing you to make a decision when it comes to commitment. I'm not going to draw any more cards on that because, I mean, honestly, I don't want to. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be on your discernment. It's going to be, you got the Mother of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's your discernment. If you choose to move forward into a commitment, just make sure that there is potential for growth. That is the only stipulation that I will even throw on this table, because there are a lot of great energies here, and there's a lot of healing and overcoming, and you guys are in your power right now. So my advice would just to be, make sure there's growth. There's potential. It's not an illusion. There's not, this Five of Cups aspect of, at some point, really just wanting someone to be there and then saying, okay, I'll take it. Don't do that. Never sell yourself short, because you Scorpios are pretty powerful people. I'm be real. You guys are super powerful. So, yeah. At the end of the day, you're going to have to make choices and commitments. So, you know, good luck to you, Scorpios. I do feel like you've healed in a phenomenal way, a truly phenomenal way. And you guys are going to do amazing going forward. It's really just going to come down to what you want. You know, whatever you want to do. Ooh, okay. Surrender. I love that. I love that surrender came out, because at the beginning of this reading, and not too far into it, that was the discussion, was you gave up trying to force something, trying to manifest something, trying to just push all of your energy into a situation. And because you did that and you said, I'm done. I'm not going to fucking do it anymore. I'm not going to put my energy into this, whatever. Then it comes back around. Surrender it's the key. Let's see what we got. Let's see what this one says, though, because that's what I'm kind of picking up. But surrendering doesn't mean giving up. Let go of what you no longer need. Stop being so stubborn about holding on to aspects and behaviors that don't align with who you are now. Stop struggling. It took me a long time to realize surrendering was a positive thing. Don't get me wrong. I don't mean the giving up kind of surrender. I mean the, okay, it's time for me to hand this over type of surrender. It is what it is. For those of us who are highly independent and used to doing, we're going to just things quite ably on our own. Admitting we need assistance or might indeed have to let something go for our betterment can be challenging. Letting go and surrendering admits or exposes a vulnerability too. To surrender, we may need to show our underbelly. We may need to admit we got it wrong, made a mistake, grew a habit, surround ourselves with people that are not good for us. It can make us feel raw in our realization. Remember, this moon phase is dark and beautiful. It casts a protective shadow that allows us to be wide open as we need to do our work. We reveal safely to only the divine in ourselves, and then the light returns. I love that. Fruition 37. As the seasons turn, there's always a time when all the potential of the spring beginnings is manifest. The crop grows tall and are ready to harvest, and they have done this for a fallow field in which we have planted seeds. The trees have flowered, and now there is fruit to pick. It is time for the harvest. When we are able to bring something to fruition, whether it is planting a project or change in ourselves, it is perfect time to celebrate all that we are grateful for and to mark our achievement. We may have worked very hard to bring this new situation to reality. We may have been patient in the way we have worked over time and sacrificed much to make it happen. These times of high energy are also times to really focus on your body, as they can be quite taxing on our systems. If we don't take care, it is often the time when we can get ill. Yeah. Okay, and then wild women. I'm going to grab this mystical shaman oracle real quick, and then we are good to go. When the wild woman dances in your reading, she reminds you of the essence of authenticity and freedom. Divested of all social constraints and cultural conformity, the wild woman holds up a mirror to your essential self, the true essence of who you are and who you're meant to become. She is a reminder of the bright light within each of us that gets dimmed by the restrictions imposed upon and the expectations of society. She reminds us that in order to be fully present in life, we must uncover that light and let it shine brightly, regardless of the perceived consequences. When the wild woman comes to dance in your reading, you're invited to shine brightly and to know that your true self is being called out to engage the world. This is a symbol that your long-held dream is beginning to take root and wants to be expressed. Your authentic self doesn't fit in a box. It needs the freedom to shine. It's time to have courage and to step into the light. The wild woman says, shine brightly, dance with abandon, be yourself, and let the Great Spirit decide what happens. You'll be happy you did. All right, Scorpios, that's going to be it for your mid-month check-in. I hope you guys have a fantastic week ahead, and I will see you guys next week. Love and light.